Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Midday Money. It is Thursday, the 31st of March, final day of March. And we've got a little bit of a slate going. We got some NBA, got the NIT finals. You got NHL, spring training baseball. We have some plays running across the bottom as well. So if you guys see those and you're interested, go ahead and check them out. Before we jump into the chat and everything, I've already put the Higgs' Twitter and the Max Wagers Network in the comments in wherever you guys are watching, and now the free picks are going in there as well. So make sure you guys check out all that stuff. Check out the links in the description. Make sure you guys follow the Max Wagers Network, the whole entire schedule. Higgs goes on at noon, or me for today. He should be back maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday. We're not 100%. I'm not 100% sure right now, but he's normally at noon. Allie Burns is next up at 1 o'clock. Just parlays with Chris King at 2. Back to the window with Scott and Scott at 3, and then game time decision main event with me, Nick, and Detroit Lenny at 5 o'clock. So you guys make sure you stay tuned for all of that. Make sure you guys check out Higgs' Twitter. I believe there's a couple of articles on his thing for some free pick stuff. I think there's some stuff up there. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't look, but check out all that stuff, and let's go ahead and do you like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that stuff. Appreciate all the support over everywhere you're watching, whether it's on Winning Free Picks, Max Wagers Network, Picks and Parlays, ESB, wherever you guys are watching. We appreciate wherever you guys do. Make sure you guys do like and all that good stuff. We'll go ahead and say hi to the comments. Good afternoon, Mr. Higgs. Well, not quite yet. He should be back maybe tomorrow or Saturday. I like the over 224 in the Jazz versus the Lakers game. The only thing is, do we think the Lakers are going to score enough? That would be my big question. I would be all right with leaning towards the over, but I kind of stayed away from that game. Any opinions on the Texas A&M Xavier game? And you're the best baseball and your best baseball team. Thank you. I like Xavier. I grabbed him plus the points, sprinkled on the money line as well. So Xavier for that one. And then my 3, if you're going to bet them, my 3 MLB preseason bets or spring training bets are on the bottom. I like the Tigers plus 173. I like the A's minus 119, and I like the Rays plus 114. I'm 15-5 in the MLB this spring training, and I believe all my losers were plus money, minus the Reds yesterday, which were my only loser, which were minus 102. But yesterday, real quick, forgot to mention that I put out the Orlando Magic. They looked good in the first quarter, and then the last 3 quarters, they kind of fell apart. I still wanted Nick's plays of Buffalo Sabres team total over 2.5. I could have put down pretty much any other play that he took yesterday, and it would have won. That was just one of the losers. I apologize for that one. And then MLB, spring training, 2-in-1 day yesterday. Orioles hit on a walk-off 3 RBI double in the bottom of the 9th. And the Tigers won nicely. Reds lost 5-4. So 2-in-1 day there, 15-5 in spring training baseball. Hammer the like button. We appreciate that. Lake Show and Texas A&M on the money line. At 13 points, fine. I kind of stayed away from that Laker game. I'm not a big fan of it. And then A&M, we like Xavier. We like Xavier today. I think you're paying a little bit of juice, minus 190 for Texas A&M. And I believe that line has dropped from a 4.5 to a 4. So a little bit of line movement there. What up, Tim? I already hit the like button. Sounds good. We appreciate that. Hey, Claire. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. What do you think about the Calgary Flames versus the Kings? Back-to-back games for the Kings. Best bet, Calgary Flames. Yep, Nick agrees with you. I'm not a hockey person, so I go to Nick to see what he's got. He likes the Calgary Flames on the puck line at -115. So yes, I like that. Fading the Blue Jays. Wow. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You know why? Let me pull up Roto. It's because the Tigers have been making me money. I'm getting a big plus money price. And then let me pull up ESPN because I want to have a little bit of spring training records wise. Because we've seen a little bit of spring training, and we've kind of got a little bit underneath our feet, so we kind of know what we're looking at. The Tigers are both teams are 5-5 or 6-5 for the Blue Jays, 5-5 for the Tigers. In terms of the lineups, I went after the Tigers. Matt Manning is pitching versus Alex Manoah. That's fine. Riley Green, Grossman, Baez, Haas, Castro, Tolkerson. So a couple of the starters for the Detroit Tigers are playing. Springer, Vlad, Hernandez, Bo Bichette, Gurriel, Chapman, Biggio, Kirk. So a bunch of starters for Toronto as well. I just figured I'd get a nice big plus money with the Tigers, so I figured I'd go there. So yes, I'm fading your Blue Jays. I like big plus monies. Morning, Tim. Good morning, Michael. You like the Red Sox today? Yeah. I would have bet them, but they're -1. Oh, they're 138 now. They've actually dropped a little bit. I like the starting lineup for the Red Sox. They've got Hernandez, Devers, Arroyo, Martinez, Verdugo, Dalbec, Vasquez. So they got a good chunk of their starters. But I can't lay. I don't lay more than -120 in the spring training. I like to go after plus money, so that's kind of where I went. I'm kind of almost on my with that A's play. I'm kind of staying close, so I can't really bet the Red Sox today. They are a good play if you lay that much juice. Peter Yan, no, I'd be more towards Aljo, but I'm not betting UFC. 2 NBA plays today. Pistons plus 10.5. Yes. They're 17-1 in their last 18 as a dog, and 9-0 versus teams with a winning percentage above 500. And then the Clippers plus 3.5. Bulls off of a 5-game road trip revenge game for the Clips, and the Clippers with momentum. Why not? Plus, Paul George is back, so I like that, and he's not minutes restricted, so that's good for them. Sorry, team. What is your best spring training baseball play for today? If you're gonna bet them, take whatever you would have bet on one and split them and bet all three. Because I pretty much throughout the spring training, I've done what it was 20 games. So essentially, I've done it for a week, and I've had one losing day. One day I went 1-2. So if I keep on a good streak, if you bet all three of them, I go 2-1. You're profitable. So whatever you're gonna take and bet on one, split it up and bet on all three. That's my recommendation to you. Because I don't want to pick out one and then that one be the loser. So I think I'm going to stay away from this Nets Bucks. Giannis is questionable. He's going to play, which I think explains the line movement. Line movement would be more of people putting money on the Nets. Nets did win their last game. As far as the over, I could see it going either way, over under. I agree. Higgs likes the over. I am personally on the Bucks. And then tomorrow I'll be on the Clippers when the Clippers play the Bucks. The Nets can kind of coast. I think they got 5 games next month, and they're all easy games. There's no difficult games for the Nets next month. Let's pull that up real quick just to when the Bucks. But this is both important for both teams, but I think that the Nets can coast a little bit easier. But I feel like this is a good spot for the Bucks in this game. The Nets in April get to face off against the Hawks, Rockets, Knicks, Cavs, and Pacers, which all of them in their current state, I think that the Nets could possibly go 4-1, maybe even 5-0 in that stretch. So when the Bucks, they're still fighting for that one spot. And then in April, the Bucks get to go up against the Clippers, Mavs, Bulls, Celtics, Pistons, and Cavs. So a little bit tougher of a schedule, especially those first 4 games. This is definitely going to be an important game for the Bucks. I think they take control and win this one. Why did the Pistons line lower? Because everybody sees that the Pistons have been covering like crazy. That's it. People have been seeing that they've been covering, and people love it, and I love it too. So, yeah. Love the Rangers today. Plus 125 is a solid play. Rangers. Who are the Rangers against today? Because I didn't look at the NHL. Rangers don't play today. Oh, sorry. Yeah, never mind. It's in baseball. Yes, baseball Rangers. Yeah, why not? Why did I not bet that one? Because the Dodgers have not released their starting pitcher or their lineup yet. That's why I didn't. We'll see when that one comes out. I almost wanted to just go Texas straight up, but no lineup or anything, so really can't do that. What do you think of the Mets lineup fading so far? Fading the losing streak. All we know for that game is Tajon Walker's pitching for the Mets. That's all we got. So I really have nothing. If anything, I saw the line on this game was like ridiculous. It's actually dropped a little bit. Mets are 173 favorites. It'd be leaning towards the Nationals. As crazy as that sounds, but I need to know the starting lineup. I need to know all that stuff in order for me to put any money on it. So not betting it, and I normally just don't touch the Mets games right now because they are heavily juiced. So then they've been playing well. MLB, yeah, I figured that one out. Orioles and the Pirates. You like the over 10 in that game. Do we have anything in terms of? We do. It's Keegan Aiken for the Baltimore Orioles. Pittsburgh's going to be running out Zach Thomas. Baltimore's got Mullins, Arias, Santander, Haynes, Neville, Carinos, Owens, Gutierrez, McKenna. Pittsburgh's running out Newman, Reynolds, Gamel, Tessigo, Allen, Chavez. Yeah, I could see that one going over, and it would be more of bad pitching rather than good hitting. I feel like that one for me. But yeah, I could see that one going over. Unfortunately, I don't have totals on my book unless I would be betting a lot of overs. But no, I would be all right with that one that game going over. Sounds good to me. Xavier versus Texas A&M. Give me the first half under 64.5. That's fine. In the tournament games, cashing a crazy clip. Yeah, I could definitely see this one being a low scoring game. I have Xavier plus 4.5. So, right, that's what we got it at. Yeah, 4.5 last night. So yeah, I like the. I wouldn't mind the under. They've been hitting like crazy. Why not? Stick with the unders. What's up, Tim the Gem? Welcome, Jay. Good to see you. So it reached the end of the chat. We'll go over the plays again. Higgs gave me one play today. He said Bucks over the 238. So that's his free NBA play. I gave out my free NBA play. It will be the Pistons plus 9.5. I got him at 11. I still think they cover a 9.5. NHL Wild under 6.5. I took that one from Nick. So if that one loses, blame Nick for it. And then my 3 MLB plays, taking the Tigers at big plus money. The Angels against the Royals. Yes, fading the Royals. That's only because they're starting a bunch of their rookies today. So I'm all right with going after Oakland with a full lineup. And then the Rays at plus 114. They're against the Braves. I like the starting lineup for the Rays just a tad bit better. So those are the 3 MLB plays for today. 15-5 throughout the entire spring training so far. Once again, if you guys haven't subscribed to Max Wagers Network, go subscribe to the YouTube. I'm live on them now. This is normally Midday Money with Sean Higgs. I think Higgs will be back either tomorrow or Saturday. I'll text him tonight, see what's going on. Morning Wood with Allie Burns is at 1 o'clock. Just Parlays is at 2. Back to the window with Scott and Scott. Call the cops at 3. Game time decision, main event, me, Nick, and Detroit. Lenny is at 5 o'clock today. Let's keep going through the chat. I'm trying to see which 2 baseball games going over. Lots of runs lately. Toronto and Boston. Let's go. Toronto and Boston will be the 2 overs. Obviously I didn't bet any of them because there's no totals on my book, but those would be the 2 leans. Phillies money line versus the Yankees. At a minus 167, I'm not laying that in spring training. It'd have to be a run line, but I don't have run lines on my book, so unfortunately not going to really work. Thanks for the Tigers bet, of course. I mean, and we're going to cash on them again today, so I like it. Reds versus White Sox. White Sox money line. There was a reason why I didn't bet this one. It's because we know the starters. It's Vince Velasquez for the White Sox and Hunter Green for the Reds, and we have no lineups. None. No lineups for this game. So, can't really give out anything if I don't know the lineup for the game. Red Sox first 5 run line plus 100 and the over 11 full game. Why not? I could definitely see this one being a high scoring game, and I would lean towards Boston. I just couldn't get to them at that price. So yes, Red Sox today. Sounds good to me. Appreciate it, Tim. Take care and best of luck. You too as well. Duke and Kansas. I'm against you on both. I'm on Carolina and I'm on Nova. So good luck, but good luck unless you're against us. I got it at even money. You got the Phillies at even money? You must have got it before lineups and stuff were released. That's kind of crazy because I see it now at a minus 167. The Phillies are running out Schwarber, Hoskins, Harper, Castellanos, Real Muto, Gregorius, Segura, Scott, and Moniak. So pretty much 7 out of their 9 starters. And the Yankees are throwing out Connor Falefa, Gonzalez, and Judar, Guzman, Pariza, LaCastro, Inciarte, Evans, and Fritas. So about 3 of their starters. So yeah, that's fine. If you got it even money, power to you. Good job. Blue Jays game over 8.5 total. Still over? Yeah, why not? I feel like both teams are going to hit, and especially in spring training, 8.5 is just too low of a number. I could definitely see the Tigers getting 5, maybe 6 runs today, and I could see the Blue Jays getting a couple as well. I just like the Tigers in that game. So yes, over and lean and I have money on Tigers. Red Sox over 10.5. Yeah. Honestly, I won't say no to any overs in spring training. Let's look back at the games yesterday. Orioles game, 13 runs, went over. Red Sox game, 17 runs, went over. Pirates game, 13 runs, went over. Tigers game, 8 runs, did not, but freaking 7 runs scored by the Tigers. Cardinals game, yes, 29-8. Jeez. Went over. Cubs game, 8-3, went over. White Sox game did not. That was a 7-0 game. Giants game went over 9-5. Red Sox game, Reds game probably did not go over. That one was that's a 9. Diamondbacks went over. That they scored 11 in that game. Brewers game didn't. Mets game didn't. Blue Jays and Dodger game both went over as well. So yes, lots and lots of overs so far in spring training. I could see another big over day today. So yes, honestly, if you probably bet every single over today, you're probably going to make money. Morning, Tim. Good morning, Rickett. Pirates. I feel like that one was a toss-up game for me. Yeah, it's essentially a pick 'em. I think it would have been more of a lean towards Baltimore, but I just didn't get to it. Not enough appeal. I liked my other 3 plays better, and I've been just choosing 3 spring training games a day, except for one day I picked 2, but pick three out a day and go with that. and down goes the lamp. Anyways, yeah, that's it would be a lean towards the Baltimore Orioles, but no play in that one. That's pretty much the end of the chat. If anybody has any more questions, if not, I'll end up heading out in a couple of minutes here. Once again, plays for today over in the Bucks. Pistons plus 9.5. Taking the under in the Wild. Taking the Tigers, A's, and Rays in baseball. Royals money line. Nope. I got the Oakland Athletics today. The Kansas City's got Singer on the mound, which that's a fine play. That's a fine pitcher. And then Bobby Witt and O'Hearn, and other than that, it's all rookies. So against a full lineup from the Oakland Athletics with Camp Andres, Murphy, Vogue, Pinder. So a bunch of their starters. Now, I would normally say, yes, go all over Kansas City. Not today. Today is a Oakland Athletics day for me. So Oakland over the Royals. Higgs versus Trap today with the Bucks game over. Yeah, I saw that. And it's up to, well, he got it at 238. It's up to 243 now. So he'd probably still take it over at this point, but we'll see how that one goes. But quick show today again. That's going to Dodgers Rangers over. You know, I can make an argument for all the overs. The only problem is I don't have a starting lineup for, where is it? I don't have a starting lineup and a starting pitcher for the Dodgers, so I really couldn't say yes or no. But looking at Taylor Hearn for the Texas Rangers, you're going to get runs against him. And then Marcus Semien, Corey Seager, Lowe, Garcia, Calhoun. So a bunch of starters for the Texas Rangers are playing today. So I can definitely see that one going over as well. That should pretty much wrap it up for today's show. Quick show, 20 minutes, but Higgs should be back maybe tomorrow or Saturday, and we'll be back to having a lot fuller of shows. But that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this one. Until next time, good luck, unless you're against us. See you guys.